Hello, I'm Rusty.
And I'm Baz.
And welcome to the Cornhole 101 show.
Hey. All right, mate.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, are you?
Good, all right, yeah.
Yeah. In this show,
Yeah.
the rundown.
Yeah.
Go on. Laugh for that music. Yeah. We're going to have a Rusty's rules about scoreholio, how to use it, how to get it, and all that, and how to use it on your phone. Because it is a very important part of.
Yeah, of course it is.
If you, no matter what you're doing.
Like your stats for you on that as well.
Yeah, we're going to have a quick chat about the up and coming season 4 tournament at the weekend, not next week, weekend after.
Yeah. At Ashby-de-la-Zouch.
Later on in the show, further on in the show, there's a little interview with Danny.
Yeah.
As well, which will be nice.
UKCL number 2, Daniel Lilley.
And yeah, so.
Take it from there. So start off.
Do you want to have a talk about scoreholio or
talk about Wednesday first?
Yeah.
Wednesday night we had got word through the group, the message group, didn't we? That some reporters were coming for
the television,
the BBC. We were told at first, but actually when we got there, the lads came down. They were from Salford University up the road. They were doing. They're doing a piece for the degree or whatever it is that they're looking into the less common,
like niche,
sports. The lesser known sports.
Yeah.
So they came down, had a couple of games of cornhole, did a bit of filming.
Yeah.
Things like that. Had an interview with Danny. It was interesting. We've watched it back. It was quite good.
Is there a link or anything we can put up so people can watch it at all?
Don't know. I will try and sort it out. If I can get it sorted, I'll put it in the comments below.
Is it on TikTok or Instagram? That
I think it's on Instagram.
Yeah,
I will try and find it and put it in the links below. But the best watch your jobs, lad.
Yeah, it was packed out Wednesday, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was really good.
Because they thought BBC were coming down.
Yeah, we've been practicing the doubles because obviously we've got the
up and coming
UKCL event coming up, which is singles on the Saturday, doubles and juniors on the Sunday.
That's in 17th, 18th April.
Yeah.
16th, 17th
of April. I don't know.
That weekend anyway.
Yeah.
So
we're looking forward to that one.
We're going down, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll get some footage
in
for
the
you.
caravans. But there's 3 teams coming from the Manchester
yes,
Cornhole Club.
You and me.
Yeah,
Danny and Marv and Lewis and Chris. And then we've got one of our youngest competitors in the Manchester club, Layla. She's entered into the juniors. She should possibly do well. She's coming on to being quite a good player now, so we'll sort that out.
Yeah. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
And then a couple of weeks after that, we've got the massive season 21 ACO event, and it's a UKC event as well.
Yeah, it's
a 3-day one.
Yeah,
looking forward to that.
Looking good. Never been to an ACO event before. Can't wait. Apparently, there's a few players coming over from the States and things like that. So
yeah, when I've been watching the feed from the States, the guy who runs the Tackle podcast, he's mentioned the ACO in England quite a number of times. So and he said there's quite a few Americans coming over as well.
Going to enter the doubles in that as well, aren't we? But I can't see us getting very far.
It's more for the experience, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and obviously the footage for you guys watching out.
Yeah, it should be pretty intense that day. We'll be running around and doing interviews and everything else, won't we?
Your famous pit walk.
Yeah, we'll do a pit walk as well. And catch up with a few new players and everything like that.
Yeah. Get a few interviews with people who we've not spoke to.
Yeah, it should be good. It should be a good laugh. That
and the winners.
Yeah. So,
Really?
right, do you want to head over to Rusty's Rules and we'll do this scoreholio?
Yeah, we'll get back to you in a bit. We'll just nip and see what's happening in Rusty's Rules.
Hello and welcome to Rusty's Reels. Today we've got Barry with us and we're going to be talking about the scoreholio app on your phone. Very important thing to have, especially if you're doing tournaments, going to club nights, even when you're just practicing. It has a scoreboard on it, so you can use that as well. First thing you need to do is obviously go on to your whoever supplies your apps, whether it be Play Store or iTunes or anything, or anything like that. Type in scoreholio, and obviously the app will come up. Download the app. Once you've downloaded the app, you can then start making your own profile.
Yeah, register your player profile.
Yeah. And you can have a bit of an avatar and put your name in and all that sort of thing.
You can have a paid version, but you don't need to. You can just stick with the free version. Make yourself an avatar, like I said, or like Rusty says. And
the good thing about the paid version is you can check on all the stats if you want to go that route. You know,
you can check on your own stats with the free version.
Yeah. So what we'll do is, in between us talking, there'll be pictures coming up of the app itself.
Yeah. So once you've made your profile and things like that, it'll come up on your phone.
There you go.
Like that. That's Rusty's profile. So if you notice at the bottom, it's got his stats. This is his profile.
This is the main screen. So you can find a tournament by pressing that and it'll come up with a list of all the tournaments in the local area.
Yeah,
so we've got the UK. So we've got Tuesday night singles tonight at Ashby de la Zouche.
Yeah, with the Ashby Baggers.
We've got Wednesday, obviously tomorrow with ourselves.
Yeah, Manchester.
And then and then it goes down to the season 4. So that's how you find your tournaments. So once you click onto the tournament, you can then enter it and register, and then you're in that tournament. That's how easy it is.
And you can pay your dues for your club through it. You can pay your entrance fee. When you click on the UKCL events, you can pay your registration fee for the UKCL. When you go to the UKCL website, you can click on there, register there, and then it will tell you to go and register at Scoreholio so you can pay.
Yeah. Obviously, you can find a club through it, which is where your local club is. Yeah. Obviously, we've got Manchester because that's the nearest to our postcode.
Yeah.
But running down, you've got all the other clubs in the UK. So wherever you are in the UK, you can find the nearest club for you to go and have a practice, and they'll tell you what the practice nights are. So that's a nice, easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to just free play, you can just put the score board up like that, and if you're practicing wherever, you can use that.
Yeah, just
which
put
is dead easy to use.
Mad scores in.
Yeah. Get rid of that.
Yeah, but you can also use on that, even if you're practicing, you can click on the score magic.
Yeah.
And that works out all your scores for you. So as we've said before, it works on a cancellation system. So
if you go on the score magic,
press score magic, you can put your name in, who your opponent is.
And as you can see, it'll tell you how many rounds you've done.
Yeah.
What your PPR will be, how many bags you've got in, 4 baggers.
Yeah.
How many you've got on the board, off the board, and it gives you a lot of information up there, which is quite interesting. And it's a good thing for your practice and
we use it all the time when we do our Monday night practice, and there's only me and him. We still use it.
So if you go back on player profiles, obviously there's a lot of information there, but it basically tells you, it knows how many rounds you've played, how many points you've done, how many full baggages you've had, and it gives you a lot of percentages though, which is good if you want to try and improve your play. You know, and it's, I think it's about is it about £2, £2.90 a month?
Yeah, something like that.
It's really
something
cheap,
else that it does as well that's quite interesting is it gives you a recap of your year. So once you've done like a season of tournaments and stuff like that, it'll give you a recap of that year or half a year, how well you've done and things like that. And what have you. It's quite good for keeping your own stats and all that. If you get the paid version, you can look at anybody who's registered with the Scoreholio UKCL.
So it gives you. It also gives you the position you are in the club and in the world.
In the world,
I'm 350,613th in the world.
In the world.
There you go.
Excellent.
And there's a trophy room. So let's click on my trophy room.
It's been burgled.
And I've got 3 firsts.
Have you?
Yeah. I've got 3 firsts, 3 seconds, and 2 thirds.
2 thirds. How many full baggers?
1. But yeah, so that gives you. It's quite a good app.
Yeah, it's really.
You
good.
do need it if you're going to any tournaments. So that is the Scoreholio.
If you just go into a Cornhole club to play, if you're new to Cornhole, you're going for the first time and all that, you won't need it.
No.
Whoever's running the club night or whatever, they'll sort it out for you and things like that. But if you're planning on going back a few times, it's always worth having it because, like I say, it keeps your stats. It's easier for you to log in and register with the practice and things like that. It's a good app. You can't really. I think Cornhole runs on Scoreholio.
Yeah, it does. Really. It's all across the world
anyway. Well, all across
the
USA.
Yeah, it's all over. Yeah, I mean, you can click on this. And,
and when you go to the tournaments themselves, what you get on your phone of who you're playing next and everything is replicated on a big TV screen, and it's got all the games, all the people who are playing, when they're up next, and things like that. And you always get a message through. Like I said in the past, if you've got a smartphone, you get a message on your watch. On your smartwatch, saying you're like Barry Lawrence, you're next playing Russell Redford on court 7, things like that.
Yeah,
and you just accept it. And there's a tablet on the wall with the Scoreholio on it. It's already got your name on and everything. You just start the game and away you go.
But even if you look there, you see every single game that I played is on here.
All right.
So it's you can go back up through all the histories.
So
if you pay the full amount,
yeah.
So that is a very important piece of equipment for when you're playing Cornhole, especially if you go into tournaments.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
It's dead easy to download. You don't need the full. You can stay with the free version. That gives you the basic everything here, but it doesn't give any stats or anything like that.
You can play the full season with the free.
With the free
you never need to buy the paid section if you don't want to. No. You can carry on. You're allowed in all the tournaments and everything with the free one. I mean, the majority of the people use the free one. It's only statisticians and nerds like him who pay for it.
Yeah. So that is the Scoreholio. So back to the studio.
Back to the studio, which is this easy. Back in the room.
Oh, my back.
How'd Mom there?
Right.
Go.
Hello and welcome to Cornhole 101, and we're lucky enough today to have an interview with the ACO European Director, the UKCL League founder member, and the Manchester Cornhole Club founder member as well, Daniel Lilley. Hello, Danny.
Hey, all right, Danny.
Hi guys, how are we doing? You okay?
Right, not bad.
All right, yeah, we're great. We're going to be asking a few questions today. We're going to kick off with the ACO Europe. And we're going to ask you, what are your primary goals for expanding the sport in the UK and into Europe as well over the next few years?
Yeah, so we started a couple of years ago now with ACO Europe, and our main thing is to is to just show people how the ACO do things. Really, we do things in style. Just like the UKCL, really, it's a great community. We have American players coming over as well, and some good players as well. We've had come over the last 2 seasons as well, and we're now going into our 3rd season, which is season 21 of the ACO. And next season as well, we're looking to go into mainland Europe, and we're talking with Germany, Netherlands and France at the minute in regards to doing some ACO majors over in mainland Europe. So the good thing is about the ACO Europe events as well is that they are major events. And then eventually we're going to go into regionals as well. So it's going to be a good thing going forward that the ACO is in Europe first of all, and then secondly, he's working with the local federations and of course the UKCL. And I think we do that really well as well. We don't disrupt any of their kind of schedule, and in fact, obviously this season we're actually working in conjunction with the UKCL, where they've got an event within the ACO major event as well. So all things really, all good things really going forward.
It's exciting for the future, isn't it?
So the ACO, does it support European players at all, or are they just supporting the organisation of setting up the games and tournaments?
Yeah, so first of all, financially they do they do help us out quite a lot. We obviously last year we had the unfortunate event of all our equipment being destroyed, which was not good at all. And we've now reinstated all brand new equipment, and we had a lot of flags and tents and banners last time, but we've actually doubled it this time. So it's going to be a spectacle on May the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It's going to be probably the best Cornhole event that's ever in Europe. To be fair, I've been a lot of Cornhole tournaments across Europe, and I believe this is going to be the best. Maybe not the best, but it's going to be an amazing Cornhole event, without a doubt.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, just moving on to the UKCL. Obviously, you started that off back in 2021, but it's now the ownership's gone over to Alistair and Nick Petit now. Do you think your roles changed from a founder organizer to a competitor within the league? How do you think it's changed your role?
I mean, in regards to role, the role is just turning up and throwing beanbags. As simple as that might sound.
Obviously, with you not, does that took a bit of the pressure off and let your game flow a bit better, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously winning one a couple of months ago, that certainly relieved the pressure without a doubt. I mean, I've been in, as everyone more or less knows now, but I've been in 10 plus finals or whatever, and never managed to get over the line. But obviously, getting that one 2 or 3 months ago now was a good thing for me. And also, going, I know I'm second in the UK at the minute. That's going to change probably after next month, but I'll still be in the top 3 or 4 or whatever, which I'm happy about. I'm happy that I'm still competing at a high level. I know you guys see me, you guys even score a lot of my games at club night, and without blowing my own trumpet, I'm at club night. If I can just take my club night games into the tournament games, which I know I play okay in tournaments, but Jesus, I think I'd like the flow of it, without being big-headed. But it's just that I just can't seem to fully take my club night kind of relaxation over to tournament relaxation. If I did that,
I mean, we've noticed that even at the lower levels of the game, it's hard. One of your main opponents when you're playing Cornhole is yourself, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's playing the board. He's playing the board and playing.
That's it, playing the board.
I mean, I know people say that in darts as well. Play the board, not the player. But in Cornhole, it's people just need to realize in Cornhole, it's just about playing that round. Actually, just that down and back. That down and back is just winning the down and winning the back. And people think about, I'm 20-0 up. I'm gonna, it's gonna be an easy win now. But then if you don't win the next 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds, you could end up losing the game. So exactly, it's just kind of bringing people back down to basics and just letting them know, listen, you know, you need to get that 21 score plus, you know, to get your W.
Excellent. What do you think has been the most surprising change in the UK cornhole scene since its inception? More people playing, or
of course, yeah, more people playing. Of course, I think as the clubs grow, the UKCL grows. UKCL is obviously the main organisation over in the UK, and what you'll find is that, for example, at our club, I can only speak for our club, but it's now maybe a 50-50 now, where it's 50% competitive players and 50% players that are
recreational players.
enjoy it, but are trying to become competitive, and it's just about getting that other 50% to just take a dabble at the UKCL. You know, you've seen the likes of Chris, Layla, Sutty, for example, coming to UKCL events and obviously enjoying it. That's the main thing. But then also getting amazing when you get that first W, a bit like yourselves, you know, getting that first win, you know.
Am I right in, just a quick one, am I right in thinking there's just been a new club opened in Scotland?
I believe so, yeah. But there's clubs opening everywhere.
5 Flyers or something like that.
Maybe.
I'm thinking that way. I mean, the more the merrier, innit?
More clubs are merrier. There's probably I know 2 or 3 more clubs as well that are not kind of associated with the UKCL as well, and it's certainly growing now. It's certainly you know, when I first started cornhole, there was nothing in the UK hardly. There was like myself, there was a little group somewhere, and then there was a Berry Baggers as well, and so that's why Manchester and Cornhole and Berry Baggers. We actually started Manchester Cornhole in 2021, but we officially made it in like 2022. So and it made the badge look better as well. Instead of putting 2021 in, 2022 looked actually a little bit better. But anyway, that's by the by. Everything. You know, we started off well, and I think that without a doubt, it's certainly grown massively now. You know, everyone knows this, but we started with 8 players. We've got 8 OGs, shall we say, in this community, and now we're up to what, 60, 70, 80 competitive players.
The age range when you're at tournaments and that is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? There's kids. You've got the seniors like me and Rusty and Pauline and a few others who are a bit older, and then you've got the normal guys, the younger guys, and it's such a adaptable game to play. It doesn't matter who you're playing; it's still, you know what I mean. We're like, if you were playing football or something, and you come up against an 11-year-old kid, you'd think, "I'm going to piss this," but we can't all. It's so adaptable, isn't it?
100%, yeah. Like I said, in the ACO now, we've got loads of kids that are absolutely flying, and even in UKCL, you know, people are, you know, and again, even closer to us, Layla. You know, Layla is coming every week. She really wants to get involved, and she's getting better now. You know, the other day I was, shall I say, coaching her the other day in regards to the height of the bag and stuff like that. And hopefully she takes that on board, and just you know, she's a competitive girl, so so it should be good going forward.
Okay, last question about UKC. Where do you see it in 5 years, and is the ultimate goal to have cornhole recognised as a mainstream televised sport in Britain? What do you think to that?
Well, first of all, it's being run. I think it's being run great by the 3 lads at the minute. Alistair, Ben, and Nick. I think, like I said, I wouldn't have kind of let them acquire it if I didn't know they was the right guys. It was a given, really. I think it's going great. Guns going now. I think in, you know, in 3 to 5 years time, it's going to be absolutely huge in the UK, because at the end of the day, the UK is a competitive nation. And you got the sports like paddle at the minute and stuff like that, and paddle's kind of taking over the likes of not taking over, but it's fighting against the likes of tennis now and squash and stuff like that. And I think that and badminton, but I think that cornhole, when the thing is about cornhole is when you play it once, you play it again. Simple as that. I don't know any person that's played it once and not come back and played it again. And it's just about actually just telling people that cornhole is actually a fun but competitive sport. And if you do like that fun and competitive edge, then it's a perfect sport for you, really.
Okay, moving on to the Manchester Cornhole Club itself. It's got a very loyal following, as we know. What do you think the secret sauce to building a local club culture that keeps people coming back every Wednesday night? Why do you think well, we've touched on that a little bit, haven't we? Because of the competitiveness, the fun of the game. And that
we've got some great players. We've got some good players, competitive side, but we've also got good players, stature-wise as well, and fun-wise. You know, the likes of you've got someone like, for example, Lewis Allett, who is not just a good player because he's getting a very good player now. But he's just a fun guy to be around as well. And I think all the community loves him. Never mind just Manchester Cornhole Club. And you've got like you got like Davio, who's just came off. David B, Billy. You know, Billy's a good player as well. You know, we've got all these players now that are, and we've gone bigger on social media with our new branding and stuff like that, on TikTok and stuff like that. And the numbers that we're getting for TikTok are crazy. And for example, Instagram is 6, 7, 8,000 views, and it's like crazy. Like this is just absolute madness, you know. So, and okay, there's a lot of it with me on there, but hopefully over time, so we've only had this new social media kind of engine for 2 or 3 weeks now. Hopefully over time there's more people on there, there's more great shots on there, there's more crazy shots on there. We've seen it with Davio the other day where he got a 4-bagger, but his last bag was a crazy airmail, so ejected airmail, which was amazing. So no, little things like that, mate. That's why Manchester is kind of one of the best in the UK without a doubt. Not just competitive wise, but actually just fun wise and good vibe wise. You got the likes of Solent, obviously Ashby Baggers, Bury Baggers.
Some big clubs in there knocking about.
So there's some big clubs, and I would say that we're one of the biggest as well. You know, and like I said, long may it continue. Really, we are a competitive city, as you know, Manchester, and hopefully that kind of folds in with it really. And we're actually in talks imminently over the summer to work with Manchester City and Manchester United, so that'll be pretty cool as well.
We recently launched a new club jersey featuring the iconic Manchester Bee on it. How important is local identity to the growth of a regional cornhole club, do you think?
Yeah, big, I think, because
good question.
It's a good question. I mean, Manchester is obviously, like I said just then, it's a competitive city, shall we say. It's a sporting city without a doubt. You know, we're the main city for like Olympics, Team GB, cycling, taekwondo, we have massive boxing over in Manchester. So it's definitely a sports city without a doubt.
With this new Co-op arena, there's going to be more and more big events, isn't there?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. So Manchester's big.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, like I said, we have had quite a few events in Manchester, and I think now if I went back now to some of these venues and let them know what the situation was, I think they'd now let us in with open arms.
More accommodating, wouldn't they?
100%, 100%, and now we've got the players as well. Now that means the funding will be there as well to not worry about I'm going to get that venue at 750 quid for the day, or I think you got the likes of the lads on the other podcast just board it say a lot of venues are a bit kind of held back on cornhole, but I think that now it's like it's a little bit different now than when it was 5 years ago.
What we've experienced, I think some of it as well is because they don't know what it is. And when you know what I mean, everybody, you speak to people about paddle, it's grown that big that fast. A lot of people know what it is. Like when we've been to our local sports centre to hire somewhere for cornhole, what do you need? What do you know what I mean? What is it? And you tell them, and they go, "Oh yeah, fine, we can accommodate that."
Yeah.
So
for someone in Manchester who has never picked up a beanbag before, what would you say to encourage them to visit Royton for their first session?
Well, we're about 20 minutes from Manchester Centre, so and there is transport links. So we to tell people where we actually train every Wednesday, we're about 2 to 3 minutes away from Oldham Athletic Football Club. So we're not too far at all. We're just at the top of Broadway, which is like so it's just like the main rundown from Oldham to Manchester, really. So there's good transport links there. Get in contact with the club via social media or via my phone number, which is on the Scoreholio website. So we have a Scoreholio where people can contact as well with the contact details on there. And just like I said to you before, you'll play it once, you'll want to play it again.
It's such a friendly community, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like I've always said on a few of our other shows, first session's always free. We can accommodate bags and boards at the Manchester Cornhole Club, can't we?
Yeah.
To get people throwing.
And it's true across the whole. I mean,
it doesn't matter if you come to Manchester.
Bury baggers everywhere, so they're all accommodating, aren't they? You know,
100%, 100%. We welcome everyone with open arms. I've never known anyone to be rejected yet to play in Cornhole.
Even the competitive spirit, like when you go to tournaments, there's guys from other clubs saying, "Well, have you tried throwing like this?" You know what I mean? Try and help you come on and that. I mean, Tony's 100%. A big one for that, isn't he? True to Tony, they call him.
True. And like Adam at ours as well. Adam, it seems to be the coaching side of it. Well, he always gets. I'm always bloody busy organising, but Adam's kind of the guy that'll, guys will go to, or he'll go to them and say, "Do this, do that." So no, it's good, yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to your professional play and your own personal journey down the Cornhole. After a long streak of second place finishes, you recently won the UKCL Open 4. How did it feel to finally knock that monkey off your back and claim the title?
I think everyone was just waiting for me to do it. I think it was just a matter of when instead of if. It was a very long when. Don't get me wrong, but the more awaited for something like that, the more better players was coming into the league as well. So it's kind of, I was always taking 2 steps back, 1 step forward, and eventually, but on that day, I can't remember who I played and beat now, but I beat some good players to get to that final, that King's Seat, and then obviously I nearly went to, well, I did go to 2 games, but then I nearly lost it as well. But the final bag, the Cornhole gods was with me on that, and I managed to I managed to beat Liam, it was good. It was good to win that one. It was good to win it. It was beat on the day as well, and it was a good event. That
one. Through your brand, the Great Cornhole Company, you design your own bags like the V6 9s. How much of an advantage does it give a player to understand the engineering and materials behind the gear that they're throwing?
100%. I mean, I think, like I believe that Great Cornhole Company is, well, first of all, we're ACO affiliated. That's the first thing. So we're obviously approved by the ACO. So everything has to abide by the ACO rules and regulations, which we do that. But also, it's in a player's hands as well. So before it goes out of the door, it comes in my hands first. And I believe now that we are making, I'd say, some of the best bags around, like without a doubt. We the fill now we use is more or less an unbreakable fill. We are more or less bang on with our measurements, of course, and sizes and weights, and again, regulation.
You've got some great designs out there as well, and you can customize as well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we do full customization. It takes about 2 weeks for a customization bag to come through, 2 to 3 weeks, but it's always worth the wait. We've had some customizations recently, quite a few actually, quite a lot to be fair actually, and we're selling quite a lot of bags as well. So we tend to kind of always only bring maybe 10 sets of bags out in one design, because we don't like to flood the league as it is at the minute with the same design. So we brought the Dead Samurais out the other day, and we sold them already. So that was just a crazy bag.
Quite like the Ducks one.
The Ducks are. I'm actually going to start playing with the Ducks ones, believe it or not. So tomorrow at club night, I will be playing with Duck ones. So they're a crazy bag. Them.
Just a quick one as well about the Great Cornhole Company. I think what you're doing with not necessarily younger players, but newer players, and obviously like ourselves, we're new to this podcast. You've jumped on board, sponsored us to help us grow this podcast and what have you. And you've also got the likes of Cooper Davis, a few of the younger players you've put your sponsorship behind to try and grow the game. Is it important that you bring on try and bring on new talent in the game?
Yeah, the main thing is when it comes down to Great Cornhole Company, first of all, like I'm not being big-headed when I say this, but I'm just not in this for money at all. So, and people might think, oh, what's the point of doing it then? You know, there's a saying, if it doesn't make money, it don't make sense. But actually, on this occasion, I'm not bothered about making any money at all. And in fact, over the last 5 years, I've been playing cornhole and organising, and I've lost thousands, but I'm not bothered. I'm not actually bothered with it. And I think our bags are priced very, very reasonable. I think that, and also, like you said, we sponsor players by giving them free equipment to wear our equipment, giving them free bags and whatever, hats and apparel and whatever, and we also pay for the juniors entries into tournaments as well. So that's again that does accumulate over time. You know, it does accumulate, and and we are going to take some more juniors on as well soon as well. So there's some news coming soon about some more juniors as well, which is good. So but it's about getting the right equipment in their hands early. You know,
that's it.
You know, and making them understand it as well. And okay, they can design their own bag as well. That's a little caveat towards it. But you know, you can make your own bag. You know, they probably just see that at that time where
it personalises it for them as well, doesn't it?
So just getting the right equipment in their hands straight away is a main focus point, because that's only going to help the growth of the sport going forward in the UK.
Excellent.
Right, well, thanks very much for that, Danny. Have you any more questions?
No, it's been great to hear from you. Obviously look forward to seeing you at the Manchester Club night. We're really looking forward to the ACOs. Well, there's the UKCLs before that. We'll see you there.
The ACO,
but the ACOs, it's something we've never done that, so we're really looking forward to it. It's something
you're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it.
How far we'll get, I don't know. Especially in the doubles, because there's a lot of good players in that doubles.
Good team,
you know, there's three teams going from Manchester, isn't there?
There is. It's going to be good.
Well, thanks for the interview. Thanks for having us. Your time. And thanks for your time.
Good luck with all your ventures, your ACO and Great Cornhole Company and things like that. And thanks for sponsoring our show. Yeah, we appreciate it a lot, and we'll catch you again soon, mate.
Nice one, boys. Thanks a lot. Take care. Thanks, boys.
Cheers.
Bye.
Right, so thanks to Danny there for his interview.
Yeah,
really interesting. Yeah,
good questions.
Some good things. Very busy guy. He's always up to something, either running the Great Cornhole Company or the Manchester Cornhole Club, the ACO.
Plus his job.
Yeah. And me and you mothering him. It was a good interview. Hope you enjoyed it. I haven't really got much.
No,
much else this week.
It's been apart from quite a busy show this week. So it's goodbye from me,
and it's goodbye from me.
No, it's from him.
From him.
We'll see you on the boards.